Time for more. Another game between Stefan and Melkor. Stefan Celts as against Melkor Portuguese. To be honest, I have no idea how to play this because I think I haven't seen these two civilizations in a 1v1 against each other. And I'm not sure what's the best approach here. Guess it might depend on the maps, it might depend on the playstyle of the players. Like, Melkor probably doesn't like Portuguese too much. And a monk player would really love them, I think, because with monks and maybe organ guns here you could go for a castle age rush. Could try go for forward castle or something like that, and we might see that for Melkor, but it's unlikely. It's not his play style. He's usually playing with castle age army and a very good economy behind that. But let's find out. I'm going to start with Stefan. Celts are well known from AOC days. He's got a second gold safe in the back, and this is closed, but there is an extra gold and an extra stone in the back here, which Stefan might be able to see if he's scouting to the back, and then he could cut through. It's a bit annoying here. How do you put a lumber camp that your villages are that's not blocked? But okay, he's got extra resource in the back, which he probably won't take unless the game is taking a long time. We have the main stone on the side here forward, the main gold forward, second gold, second stone forward outside, and third gold forward outside. So the map not too nice. This could become a very important area of the game. Like if you imagine Jon Snow would try to go for a trush, for example, and would trush right here, cover all those resources, and that might be working. Melkor probably won't trush, and I would love to see a forward castle coming up here for him, or maybe some forward siege workshop, a few monks, something like that. We're gonna find out later on. There's one really close to Stefan's base. Actually, wait a moment, that's second, third. Oh my god, is this Melkor's third gold? That would be so terrible. Look at this. This is so far away. This is closer to Stefan and to Melkor. This should not happen. But there is one, this third gold, a second gold. This is no extra. And this must be Melkor's third gold. Clear outside from Stefan. But look at this. This is so terrible. It's so far away. Melkor won't even scout this unless he's going to scout for Stefan's base. Let's go for Melkor's base. Actually, now see what's bringing us. Main gold on the side. The second stone somewhat safe in the back here. A second gold safe in the back. And yeah, that must be the third gold, because this is an extra gold in the neutral zone, a relic here in the neutral zone as well, one relic close to Melkor's base here, another one close, extra berries, which doesn't really matter, and this relic also even closer than the third gold here, and I guess it should have been in the neutral zone, but no. And Melkor's map, therefore, not too bad, but really not that good. Main gold on the side is not too nice to have, and a second gold, at least something in the back. Barracks coming up for him, but Stefan is upping faster, 27 population against the standard 28 that we're used to see. Stefan, 3 villagers on stone, so he wants to go for a, what I guess is a defensive castle in early or to mid castle age. The question is 3 villagers and stay on 3, or are we going to see 4, 5, 6 villagers on the main stone, which is also possible. Now Stefan's still trying to lure the deer in, he's not using a sheep, and the deer is going in, very nice to see, so he's getting a little bit more free food. Got 4 farms up, and he's on the way to Castle Age, with 5 villagers on stone for now, 4 in the berries, 2 in gold, nothing special here, let's be honest. And of course Celts have a good wood income with that bonus, so Stefan will have a lot of wood in when arriving in Castle Age. Double protects and horse collar coming in from both players. Melkor also upping to Castle Age with stable up, so barracks stable and the blacksmith here. Going for wall off here, I guess the deer were outside? Not sure, wait, where are the deer? I don't really know, but he had to open the walls, maybe for a boar, that's also possible. And Stefan will be up to Castle Age first. Melkor obviously with a lot of farms here, that's 10 farmers plus 4 villagers on berries, 14 villagers on food. He is affording a few scout cavalries, and we might see a little bit of a scout fight. Loom and also coming in from Stefan. Let me slow down just a little bit and see what Stefan is planning to do here. We have almost enough stone for a castle. The question is, yeah, TC's first. That's the first extra TC coming up, and I guess the second extra TC will come up as well. We might see monastery, or maybe not. What do we have? Stefan, where's your scout? It's getting chased around, and it looks like Melkor should be able to get a lot of damage done here. Yeah, nice micro, nice movement. Look at this. The poor scout from Stefan is getting caught in the middle. He should be able to go back, but no, Stefan is stopping here. A little bit of a mistake, but okay, it's not the biggest problem ever. He would have lost that scout eventually. That means the free path for Melkor to go with monks. And those monks should be able to grab a lot of relics. Is Stefan actually going for a monastery here? Not that I can see. Second TC and third TC up and running. All safe in the back. Can Stefan see the extra gold? He can see it. He can see it on the minimap as well as here on the Fog of War. And that's enough space for farms, I guess. So he is going with 3 TCs for now, and that castle is still in the bank. Question is, are you putting it here on the main golden stone or more in the middle of the map if you're getting attacked? Now, Melkor is ahead in the score. He's got the 5 military units out. That's 3 scouts and possibly 2 monks here. How's the TC count looking? 1 TC on the wood line and that second stone, and the TC on the wood line here. No TC on the main gold, but doesn't really need it. I guess that's alright. He's grabbing the relics. There is 1 plus 1 coming in, and the rest of the other relics, there is 1 on the right hand side, 1 on the left. Did he grab 3 relics already? Does he have 3 monks maybe? That's possible. I think Stefan didn't go for a monastery, so he shouldn't have any relics. And I think I saw all 5 relics, but I only see 3, 4 now. Wait, what is in? Second one coming in, third coming. He's got 3 monks. Okay, alright. Wilbur done from Melkor. And villager numbers looking very similar. The Celts player a little bit ahead here, Stefan, but not that far ahead. And the castle finally coming up. Next to the main goal, 3 villagers building that castle. Can Melkor see it? I think he should have seen the castle coming up. Yes, he can see it. Handcart coming from Stefan as well. And he is moving to the back, but is making a mistake here. He needed to chop this before he could chop towards the gold. It's not a big problem though, he's not in dire need of gold for now, and with that castle he should be able to protect his main gold, as well as still go up to Imperial Age in a reasonable time with 64 against 63 villagers now from Melkor. Is Melkor going to attack in... Is he bringing he's bringing the relics back already? Interesting. So he's expecting to be get attacked by the Celts here? Possibly. He's going with Siege Workshop, adding in knights. And the barracks also coming up. Second barracks for that. I'm not sure. Do we see like long swordsmen into champions? It's possible. I think Portuguese. Let me check that. Do they get champions? Yes. Champions with upgrades. Completely. Full blacksmith. So we might see Melkor going with champions against Road Raiders. And Bombardians possibly against the Celt Siege. And he should be fine with that. Not sure what the better civilization is here. Even in post-Imperial Age. I guess post-Imp Celts should be stronger with their siege. And still, the Portuguese with the cheaper units when it comes to the gold count, as far as I remember, should be fine here. Handcart coming in from Melkor. He's got a lot of resources and he's clicking up to Imp before actually going for a lot of Castle Age units. Same click time with almost the same population for Stefan and Melkor. They are playing very, very similar when it comes to the macro and booming, which is really impressive in my opinion. Now, Stefan has enough stone for a second castle, and he's possibly going to put it between the gold and the stone maybe, or does he want to move forward, which I don't really like. Maybe he wants to protect the third gold as well, that's a possibility. Or is it a second gold? Wait, how was that? No, it's the third gold actually. And he is chopping in to get... Ooh, he's even going to find the extra stone. This is so important for the Celts here. I didn't even put emphasis on that. But having more castles as Celts when you want to go for World Rest, this can be really important. Chainmail armor coming for both players. We're gonna see standard infantry, longswordsman done, and production starting for Melkor against the Vote Raiders coming in from Stefan. Once they're going up to reaching Imperial Age, I think Stefan should have gone with that second castle earlier. He had the stone for that, but he should be able to click like Onager upgrade and even Elite Vote Raid upgrade immediately. Cap Ram coming in though, he's going for Rams. I didn't check the Siege Workshop, so Rams Siege Ram is the unit choice here. Second castle to kind of cover that gold, and looks like Stefan is moving to the back here, taking the extra stone as well. Not going for his second stone, that's not safe for now. Castle coming up in the middle for Melkor, and we have 200 swordsmen, chemistry coming in 2 minutes, so Elite Vote Raid on the way, as well as plate mail armor from Stefan, and he's got enough food to actually go for Siege Rams as well, and that before 31 minutes. Very, very nice boom here, 105 against 109 villagers. Stefan with a few more now, going for his third gold as well. And putting a few houses here in the back, which is nice to see. That wolf still should be able to go out if it has enough vision to attack the villager. And neither player is going for an early attack. Military count a little bit better for Melkor, but not a lot of difference. The big difference here is the 5 relics and the fact that Stefan has the better map. So that's 2 differences that might not really cancel each other out, but might compensate a little bit. Hand cannon production starting, which is nice to see, but Stefan with the siege rams might switch. Ooh, Furo Celtic come in, might switch into Onagers, and then this could get really important siege fight as well. Do we see bombard cannons for Melkor? Not yet, doesn't have the resources as of now. He's taking his own third goal. Stefan going for a second stone, and we might see the first fights here happening on the left hand side. Mangonel moving forward, only the Mangonel. Melkor, what can you see from Stefan's base? You can see the castle. Are you going for a trebuchet? No, surprisingly not. Has enough stone for another castle. Stefan cannot see the castle, he can only see the mining camp, and he's moving out with the elite road raiders, but going back immediately, does not want to take the fight. He's expecting Melkor to have a good amount of military units in the back. I think Stefan does not know what kind of military units is awaiting him, and he might expect champions from Melkor. We've seen that quite a lot of times that Melkor went for standard infantry. It's quite strong, or it can be quite strong. Siege engineers coming in, we're gonna have fully upgraded Celtic siege rams, and they can be really, really dangerous. Onager upgrade coming in as expected, iron casting in the way, and the extra stone coming in, helping out. 3 castles for now, and Stefan might even go for another castle here on that gold, or maybe he wants to try and cover his stone. That's also possible. Fortified wall on the way, he's building a gate here. First bombard cannons out for Melkor to attack the wall, I guess, but both players are playing really, really patient. Nobody wants to make any mistakes. Can Melkor see the extra gold here? Yes, he can. He should move villagers there, in my opinion. Should move from that gold and go forward. Now the elite warriors moving forward as well, but there's so many champions and hand cannons in the back. Stefan has to retreat. And now, very important, siege onager upgrade coming in. Look at that, those siege units being queued up. 173 population for Stefan. Melkor is completely pop capped. 200 population. Can't go for anything more. His resources are looking really good. The question is, can you profit from that? And the first bombard cannons hitting the castle. Siege engineers is done. Guilds and a large armor on the way. Sorry for the few seconds silence, had to clear my throat, take a sip of water. It's continuing. We can see the walls getting opened and Stefan is ready to move out. He has to invest some stone to get his castle repaired, but this is beautiful. Look at this. Moving out, siege rams, elite road raiders, onagers, and Melkor immediately moving back because he knows that's a very, very strong army, and we might see a very important battle in this game. 200 against 198 population, the siege rams moving forward, and they should be able to attack those castles, but there's a few champions blocking them. Bombard cannons behind the castle, the trebuchets, 3 traps from behind, attacking the castle, taking down really fast Stefan, suddenly the score lead, and he is with that siege push. 378 HP, 98 for the siege onagers, and the siege onagers are going down to the bombard cannons, but at the same time they are reaching and hitting the bombard cannons as well. Elite warriors are faster than champions, they're catching up fast, and those siege rams are taking down a lot of those military buildings here. More elite warriors on the way. Stefan has only 3 castles, but he's producing elite warriors really fast, and those barracks from Melkor are going down. Melkor suddenly on 130 population, only 16 military units. He's got so many resources in the bank, but he doesn't have the military units to produce quickly. Going with the castle, going with more barracks. He's got 2 more castles remaining, but that siege push from Stefan really, really strong, and that's why Melkor waited, I think, because he wanted to anticipate that push, and he wasn't able to do it. He needed more military buildings, he needed more production. I'm not sure what he needed, but it looks like Stefan is continuing to push. He's sending in a lot of those elite road raiders, and he's able to take down castles and buildings so damn fast. That's the siege rams. There's still a few of them left. Trebuchet is doing a lot of damage, and those siege onagers are the biggest problem that Melkor is facing now. Look at the score difference. That switched so fast within minutes, within only minutes. Stefan taking the extra gold now. He's getting so many extra resources, and the siege onagers are just so pretty damn strong. I think Melkor needed more bombard cannons, a lot more of them, behind some meat shield like the champions, but the elite warriors are fast and the siege onagers are just so damn dangerous. Chemistry coming in from Stefan as well. Only upgrading those siege onagers as well. Heavy scorpions in the back, elite warriors moving forward, and there's a big fight between the champs and the warriors, but those warriors actually doing what they're born for, which is raiding, or maybe trying to go for a raid. And the siege onagers behind are just so damn strong. Melkor is trying to micro his bombard cannons. It's not looking good for him. He's on 120 population, below 100 villagers now, and I think this might be the time to call it GG. What a damn strong push. That's how you need to push with the Celts. Melkor was allowing Stefan to go for all these units. He was waiting for Stefan to attack, and it was the wrong decision probably. He should have attacked himself. Maybe go around, try to chop the wood, try to go in here or something, but it was not happening, and instead he has to call it GG. Very nice game. Not for most part of the game, because it took quite some time, but then that big push happened, and suddenly the game is over. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next games. GG.